Now I come down here to feed my fish. It got me to thinking about something that a lot of people have messaged me on this app and said, it won't let me like your videos or comment on your videos. I thought, that's cool. I'm not doing this for followers. I'm not doing this for likes. In fact, what I would prefer, what I want all the time, is for somebody to message me and say, you're a liar. And this is the proof that you're a liar. So I could stop doing this. Because this has been a very frustrating job for me. Because I want to lead people to Christ, and I don't want people to be led astray. But I wish somebody would comment on one of my videos and prove that I'm a liar so I could stop doing this. But you know, as I was thinking about that, I was thinking about something that happened with a real big church not too long ago. A real big church was given like $500,000. And a lot of people started saying things like, I bet that preacher is going to use that $500,000 or $300,000 or whatever it was for the wrong reasons. I bet they're going to use that for their personal gain, and they're going to use it for personal stuff. But it was proven that that preacher had actually used that money on the building, to extend the building, to build the church bigger, because the church was growing. Then I started thinking about what Stephen said right before he was stoned to death. You know, he made his case, but one of the last things he said, I think he quoted it from the Old Testament. He said, two things he said. When God sends you a prophet, you hate him and you kill him. And God does not dwell in buildings made by man. So that it got me to thinking about the preacher man that I was just talking about. And this happens all the time, all over the place. But how much money is given to these churches, businesses, who use the money in the right way, but the wrong way, because they use it to build the buildings. What'd Stephen say? God does not dwell in buildings made by man. What did the original apostles do when people would give them money? I think we've been told to do certain things with our money. And it definitely ain't build the buildings, because God doesn't dwell in buildings made by man. He dwells in us. And all the money that's spent on these buildings, when these preachers do the right thing, right legally, and use the money that was given to them to extend the building, build the building, work on the building, well, that's not the right thing to do scripturally. Think of all the homeless, all the hungry, all the people with needs who could be helped instead of working on a building. A building is a middleman that consumes money that could be used to help and do what Christ told us to do, to be the hands and feet of him. But now we want our buildings. Got to build the buildings, right? Anyway, I hope somebody messages me and proves to me that I'm a liar, so I can hold myself accountable and never make videos again, because this is a frustrating thing to do. It's almost like working backwards. It really is. This is you know, when I used to work out at the gym, I would take a 100-pound thing. I had a harness, and I had this thing that weighed 100 and 150 pounds, two of them, and I would run with them. I'd run with the 100-pounder, and then I'd run with the 150-pounder. That's what doing this is like. Anyway, Happy New Year. Remember, God doesn't dwell in buildings made by man. We are the temple of the Holy Spirit, and God has given us clear instructions on what to do and how to be. And I would encourage any believer to read the book of Acts, because that is a blueprint of what church is supposed to be. You know, those people literally did not meet inside the temple. They met on the temple porch, in the temple courts, and in people's houses. Anyway, I believe it's time to get back to basics, the foundation, fundamentals, and start over again from scratch. I hope this helps somebody.